Hey everybody, this is Gavin, and today I'm going to show you how you should go about setting up a project in VS Code. So, whenever you go to create a new project for an assignment or whatever, the best thing to do in order to keep your stuff organized is to set up a folder or a directory that everything for that project will belong to. So, first thing I'm going to do here is create a new folder, right? And I'm going to call this project setup tutorial, right? So I just made this on my desktop. You can make that wherever you want. And what I'm going to do is now open up VS Code, right? Doesn't matter what you have open here. What we can do, if I go to my Explorer, it'll say, I have nothing open. So what we can do is go to File, Open Folder, right? And this will allow me to browse my computer. So this folder I just put up on my desktop, so I'm going to select that folder like that. And now I've got that folder open in Visual Studio Code. So this is what I'm seeing now over here on this Explorer tab. So keep in mind that when you're trying to view like the files in your project, you want to make sure that you're using this Explorer tab over here on the left, right? And I can add folders or directories into this parent folder I have open, right? So I can do a new file, right? And since we're working with C++ in this class I'm making the video for, I'm going to call it main.cpp. Notice if it recognizes it, it'll most likely put a little C++ icon next to it, right? But we can write our program now. Something like that, right? And then in here, I'm going to just print out hello world, do an indel at the end of that, right? And then should be able to use this code running C++ extension that you should have. So right here, this C++ extension, that should give you this button here. And when it asks you a debug configuration, what you want to pick is your g++.exe, right? So I'll go ahead and select that, run it, and bam, that'll run and do some stuff. If I click over to my terminal tab here, you'll see it printed out hello world. So that's all for this video. The main thing to pick up here is that whenever you're starting a new program, you want to open a new folder for that program, right? And that's a good way for you to keep your code organized, and also the configurations that your extensions use, such as this this run button up here, right? The configurations are individualized for projects. So if you dump everything in the same folder, then you will very likely start encountering issues with that. So that's what I've got for you today. And the next part, we are going to talk about compiling and running your programs in a little more detail.